edition of Shit Talkin.
Shit Talkin!
I am your host, The One, joined by my panel of hosts, my man Truth.
What up, baby? Yes, man. Bless the world, the United States of America.
Young Yoda, always coming from a galaxy near you. Fish Blaster in the building. We are back on this nice Saturday, giving all things to our Lord and Savior.
Amen.
We've been blessed to see this day. And with that being said, gents, what it is, what it be, what's going on in your life?
Yeah.
Yo, Yoda, holler at me, man. What you find out in that galaxy, boy?
Been thinking a lot lately about privacy. Should you keep your personal life like your personal information? You just running out there just giving out social security and birthdays to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Especially on the phone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I got
posted it.
I don't like giving out none of that type of information.
Man.
Well, yeah, because you know it's hackers out there get all in your shit.
Yeah, right. And the same thing with your relationships.
Yeah,
it's hackers out there.
Hackers out there.
Get all
Get your social
in
security
your
card.
shit. Man.
Open a credit card and
run your shit up.
Unbeknownst to you.
Unbeknownst to you.
So you saying privacy in your world?
You got done wrong a couple of times, I see.
Hey, man, the internet is a wonderful and amazing thing.
Oh, man. That's messed up, man.
Let's go.
That's what Fish Blaster, what's cracking, man?
Oh, man.
Another week.
Just another week, man. Another one down, man. Oh, shit. Giving honor to all the mothers.
Hey, yeah, that's right. Yeah, give it up for the mothers.
We salute you.
All you mothers.
Every day is Mother's Day.
Every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. Especially when you handling your business.
With that being said, I ain't gonna steal it too long, man, because I know we're moving on. But one of the topics I want to talk about is, man, who do you buy gifts for on Mother's or Father's Day?
He brought it up. I was gonna bring it up, but
you feel me? You feel me? Who do you buy gifts for?
We're gonna come back around. We're gonna bend this corner and see what's on your man Truth's mind and what's been cracking with your man Truth this week. How your week been, Truth?
It's been good, man. A little up and down, but you know what I'm saying? Like, recently we had passing the family, no names. But I've been lately thinking about, man, time is freaking precious. I know we probably covered this before, but time, you have no time really, man. We gonna get it, go get it now. So I've been thinking about managing my time wisely.
Time management. Yes. I think we did touch on this one.
Yeah, time management. That's what I've been.
It's always good to touch on it.
Yeah,
because we mismanage so much of our time.
So that's what kind of I've been on, man. That time management, man.
We waste so much.
Don't waste time. You want to tell somebody you love them or want to reach out to somebody. Like me and my older cousin, man, shout out to Zay Deboche.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we're talking about it's never, if you feel like you got that feeling to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. Yeah. So that's what's been on my mind, man. What about yourself, one man? What's been popping with you, man?
Same old man, just trying to be a better person. Every day I'm blessed to see. I'm just working on me. Trying to make myself a better brother, better son. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Better father. You know what I'm talking about? All that uncle, all that type stuff. That type of stuff. That's really what I'm on, honestly.
It's a daily routine.
The world falling apart around the brother. Man.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah, I try to keep myself.
That's what it's
grounded and rooted.
Yeah. That's what it's doing.
Other than that, man, what can I say? Heavenly Father's good. I really ain't got no complaints.
Right.
Other than my hearing right now seems like something's wrong with my ears, y'all. Pray for me, divided states of America, because my ears they just be constant. They just plugged right now. I've been blowing, I've been swallowing, and
somehow that water gets them in maybe a kind of minute.
Yeah. I might need to.
Yeah, it did me like that. I faced that.
Yeah. I think that's what I got.
Fuck your whole equilibrium up.
Yeah,
man.
That's what's going on. Other than that, though, we gonna touch back on that subject, man. That your man Fish Blaster, I guess, had his pitch out there about who do you buy gifts for?
Yeah.
Well,
on Mother's Day and Father's Day?
On Mother's and Father's Day. Now, we're talking, we got couples here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We've got married couples, you know.
Yes, sir.
Who do you buy gifts for? Do you share gifts between you and your wife, or you and your
Girl, significant
girl,
whatever.
You feel where I'm coming from, or do you give that attention to your mother?
So you saying
Brody
everybody
was talking
should
about this the other day.
Basically what you're saying is, are you supposed to celebrate all mothers or just your mother? I mean, it's a celebration for all mothers, but do you just buy a gift for your mother?
Yeah,
or
that's
do
what
you
we're
get one
talking
for
about.
baby
We're
moms and girlfriend, and do you do that type of stuff?
Yeah, right. Right.
That is
That's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
question, divided states of America.
Everything.
I would say this. What say you, Jim, on that subject? Since you bring it up, Fitz Black. What are your views on it?
My views are, my mother is gone. Rest in peace.
Bless her soul. Amen. Amen.
But I do say, start at home. Start with your mother, you know, and do what you can, or with your mother, and with what's left, then spread it around.
Okay.
Starting with your significant other.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And you may have another mother if you got a little extra sitting around.
Right.
You may.
Right.
You feel
Right.
me? That's
Right.
if you choose. But yes,
Right.
I do believe you focus on your mother.
Right.
You focus on your mother. Make sure she
It's
gets taken care of.
So you celebrating and
Your
celebrating
mother
your
first.
mom first. Right.
Absolutely.
So definitely
Make
mom's
sure
got to
she's
get that brick,
straight
get it off
mom's
the rip.
out first,
Right.
and then you can move. You know, trickle down.
Well, you know, all the great mothers that I know for me, I couldn't buy them all to give.
But wait, that's what I was going to say. Now, if you can afford everybody, if you can afford everybody, go on and
I
take
would
care
if
of,
I
make
could.
sure mom's is good, and then make sure your
If I could,
significant
I
other is good.
I would, but then you can't do one without the other. You see what I'm saying? You can't start that, because if you start with one, then you gotta go on down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like say you take care of mama first,
Right.
and then you know I have sisters. You know what I'm saying? Nieces. They're
But you have a
all
significant other.
wonderful mothers. Yep. And my girl, my thing is, man, you know, you gotta make sure the list gotta be, you gotta narrow it down.
Yeah. According to your bank account.
You gotta let her narrow it down. I mean, because if you can't do for all, I mean, goddamn, you gotta narrow it down. Cause I sure can't go get one of my sister's son for money,
And then not the other
and
one.
not that's the other one.
Nah,
That's gonna cause some type of trim, yeah. It's gonna be a
Riffy,
rip.
man.
So yeah, that's how I say, man. Take care of your moms and whatever significant other. If you got a girl, wife, yeah. 'Cause 9 times out of 10, your wife is the mother of your children, and there's a lot of there's a lot of intermingled families where there was already children and they came together. So those are the two majors.
I don't say
All mothers are wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
to jump in. I believe yes, all mothers should be celebrated this day. For me personally, I say, hey, I tell my wife this, I tell my daughters them this. Y'all mothers, now I got my daughters, but I love them, and I celebrate the Mother Day. But my focus is my mom, because she had the one that had me. Everybody raised me.
Right.
So some people skip their mamas and go right to their girlfriends and say, well, hey, daddy gonna take care of mama. No. It's hence Mother's Day. My wife is not my mother. Should I get her a gift? I feel that I shouldn't have to.
Well, she's the mother of your children.
She's a mother of my children, but it says Mother's Day. She's not my mother.
But she's the mother of your children. Now, if they can't afford to get her,
Now,
then you should be able to.
I was gonna say this. I would get the gifts. I can do gifts through my children and say, hey, get this to you guys as mother, because she's your mother. She's not mine.
Yeah.
She didn't raise me. Yes, she is a mother and she should be celebrated.
But she didn't
But I
raise
feel
you
that-
and she didn't raise you.
So I say,
So your focus is on your
my mom.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get a gift for mama. Now I ain't gonna get a gift for my wife. I want the kids.
to
I
get a
want
gift.
our kids to get gift from mama to show their appreciation. Now,
Whether it comes through you or not.
whether it comes through me or not, yeah, I want my kids that older, so I expect them to get their mother
A gift.
a gift.
To show their appreciation for Mama always being there and still is.
Now, if they had a spouse day, I'm gonna ask my kids, hey,
I think
it's
that's
spouse day.
Oh, your anniversary.
Oh, my anniversary.
I mean,
It's my job.
I don't celebrate holidays at all.
You won't even
You gonna come to me talking about a holiday, you gonna have an upset stomach.
So your stuff. Yoda said, Yoda's not from this galaxy.
I'm not finna the calendar ain't gonna tell me when to turn up. That's just all it's gonna be.
You know, I agree.
Christmas every day to you.
Man, whenever I get up, somebody's birthday today. Happy birthday, let's do it. Let's enjoy your day.
Yeah, it's for me, I definitely don't believe in them holidays are only designed to get into your pocket.
Yeah, they are.
If you ain't no merchant
That's
and
what
you
it's
ain't
all
selling shit, then you just going to go buy. That's all. I mean, to each his own. There's nothing wrong with that, but still, it should be based on that. Mother's Day, we say Mother's Day should be every day. Mother's Day is every day for mothers that's taking care of their children every day, holding it down. Every day is Mother's Day. My question is, why isn't there such a big deal made about Father's Day?
You know, we get boy.
Why do fathers get why Father's Day seem to be shitty? Now I ain't saying my personal Father Days are shitty. I'm just saying it's like the world don't make that big a fuss.
They don't go all out.
They don't make that big a fuss about Father's Day.
The father has always been expendable in family.
Right. He's the one that you gonna throw in
Yo,
the shirt.
He gotta jump on. I'll drop a grenade for you.
He gotta jump on that grenade.
He gone first. That's why I don't like going there, because you got to be the automatic protector. So you, man, I stay on alert and I'm paranoid. It's just too
Hey
much.
man, don't nobody bring that shit over there. You cool. The only time you really gotta get violent is when they bring that shit over
And
there.
it's always a possibility. Today might be the motherfucking day. Somebody
You don't look for it, but you stay prepared.
Yeah, for sure. And so it's just tough. You always being the one that's got to jump on the grenade. I mean, once you're in the line of fire, you're in the line of fire. Once I'm in the line of fire, but not on purpose. I'm not going to look for the hot stove.
I want to go looking for it.
My thing is, now, when you say the
He
song,
said,
jump on that
What he jump on that grenade.
When you jump on that grenade,
What he's saying is the father is expendable.
Right.
He the motherfucker gonna jump on that grenade. He gone.
So basically they said,
Now we gonna survive without him. We gonna get along without him.
Section 8 gonna come
So
in.
basically you said,
We gonna be alright.
be careful now.
He was a good
Hey,
nigga.
I'm just saying,
Hey.
such neighbor come in and help him out.
Hey, is the party
So
gonna
you saying daddies ain't shit?
Hey, Section 8 gonna come in and tell him it better not be
Daddy
another
ain't
daddy
shit.
here
There
no
better
more.
not be no daddy here.
Better not put
I was
another
watching
daddy
the
here.
other day,
Hide his clothes.
Wild Kingdom, praying mantis, female,
Ate the
give me the
daddy.
head. Why he humping? He's still humping.
And she ate his
Ain't got
head
no
off.
damn head. He used his
Shut up.
expendable.
Reflexes. At that time, it was his reflexes. His head gone.
He
He don't
just
even know-
enough
he don't even
to
know
bust
that.
off, and then the body just dropped without a head.
Are you serious?
Cause she got hungry
Yeah.
in the middle of sex. I want a sandwich right now, and took his head off.
How did she get his head off?
And the cold part is he dancing trying to get to it. Hey,
You know it's wrong.
hoping she done ate already.
You know it's wrong.
She's
Hoping
still
she
hungry.
done ate.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
probably
He
still
touched it.
hungry. She could be a greedy mantis.
Yeah, she was. She had just ate. But in the middle of sex, she thought about a sandwich. Hey, I can eat his head.
Eat his
He's
head.
useless. She played the queen. He's useless to me now. But once the king is on the chest, it's over.
Hey, is that something that happens in nature on a regular basis or something?
No.
Okay.
Only
shit.
certain species.
Certain species and insects.
Black widow.
I'm saying with that species.
Oh yeah, all
They
the
do
praying mantis. Yeah, all of them.
Human race too. They eat our
You could
heads.
barely get away.
They eat-
We expendable.
We're spinning. Eat our heads.
So and with that being said, he said, no. Father's Day ain't shit. It don't mean nothing to nobody. That's what he basically saying. Fathers are expendable.
I'm hurt.
And, you know, fuck your daddy. Is basically what you're saying. Fuck your daddy.
You're used to it.
You're basically saying, fuck daddy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Daddy ain't doing shit.
That ain't shit.
That's what
I'm not saying fuck
Hey,
daddy.
that's what I grew
My
up
daddy
saying.
cool as fuck. But I'm saying that's the society's take on it. Fuck daddies. That's why they don't make that big a deal about
Get daddy a pair of socks for Father's
Man,
Day.
a pair of socks.
They give mama flowers and teddy bears and gold and candy and jewelry. Daddy get a pair of socks. God damn. Not no Nikes or nothing. We don't even get no Hanes. Not even Fruit of Balloons.
Or you get some tools. Or go to work.
Go to work. They
What you relaxing for?
A hammer?
Hammer and a screwdriver.
Man,
Oh,
get out there and show me.
Hey, Daddy get the socks. Daddy get the socks from the Chinese store.
Ones that's
Open
gonna
that
run.
man.
You gonna run them
Yeah.
up, and your nail catch it.
Yeah,
Man, it's a run in that side.
it's a run in that goddamn side.
With that being said, I just want to know, y'all remember, y'all can always subscribe on YouTube. Shit Talkin'
Like, share,
Podcast.
subscribe.
Oh, for sure. Like, share, subscribe.
Right.
Leave a comment or not. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice.
What can they subscribe to?
At the YouTube.
It's called
Shit
Talkin'. Shit Talkin'.
You gotta be on cue now. Let's try it again. At the podcast, join us. Subscribe to Shit Talkin'.
Shit Talkin'.
Oh yeah,
we get it, boy.
I like that one better. One more time. Subscribe to the podcast. Shit Talkin'.
Shit Talkin'.
You gotta make me drop it on. Yeah, I like that. You gotta be able to drop it on the one. Do the nigga point.
Album.
See if I point.
Coming soon.
Shit
Gotta be
Talkin'.
ready. See.
Oh, you pointing. Oh, damn.
So gotta be ready, baby.
Shit Talkin'.
Yeah, you know how this thing is, baby. You never know. You gotta be ready.
That's what she say. That's
You never know when it's gonna
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
We gonna fire
You
your
never know when
ass.
it's gonna come, man.
Fire your ass.
My thing is
That's
America.
James Brown.
These great divided states of America. What's going on with you all? Please leave a message. Leave a comment if you can.
And we will definitely get back to it,
We
you
will
know what I'm
try to
saying?
get
Because
back
right
to
now,
it.
live, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely get back to it. And we'll bring it up in our next Shit Talking podcast, you know, with some
Yeah,
questions.
and then what
We'll
was
answer
on
it,
the-
yeah. But I want to touch on something, fella. I got something. Now, I did, not really a survey, but I was kind of, okay. You got your comfort or your peace of mind. And let me say, comfortable is like something you're used to. You've been doing it for a long time, but you really ain't got no.
But it gives you no peace.
It give you no peace. So, would you rather like be comfortable or have your peace? Say you be on the job, you making hella good money, but it's stressing you out. You living, you're paying your bills, you're doing that, you're comfortable, but you hate going, you dread it, but you're doing it because you've been there so long, you're making good money. So comfort or peace. Even you can apply it to a relationship, you can apply it to a job, you know what I'm saying, and you know, what you call it. But I'm just thinking about comfort or peace. You've been there for a long time. Should you will you stay comfortable or will you settle for your peace?
Who want to touch on that?
I
Who
think
wanna
it all
fuck with
boils
that,
down.
bro?
I talk about. I think it all boils down to needs and wants. Anytime you're doing anything for anything, do you need it or do you want it? So most people, when you say comfort, that's what you need. Some people live in that realm. When you want something, you gotta work for it. You gotta keep going. You gotta go get it. So when you say comfort or
peace,
if most people find peace in achieving accomplishments, you know, so that's their goal is to achieve things.
Yeah, accomplish shit.
That's
Right.
that's yeah, but they know
And that gives them peace.
Then-
Accomplishing shit gives them peace. Right.
accomplishment give them peace, but okay, you making all this money, but you can't. Like, let me say you at this, you know, you been at your job for a long goddamn time. They making you good money. You got comfort. You're there, but you know that job is draining you there every time. You wearing you down. You're tired all the time. But you said, well, to maintain this comfortability, I have to continue to work. When you sacrifice that comfort, move to something smaller that you in, go get a job that you really love to do, and have to you know, sacrifice some of the things, the comfortability that you used
That's living
to.
in a different realm right there. That's walking in faith. You gotta really believe that you can accomplish what you gotta do to leave your comfortability. Now, if it's just in your gut, knowing that, hey, I got to do this to make this happen, and you got to take that leap of faith. Now, if you struggling with that, you don't have too much faith, then I suggest that you take that comfort and keep walking in that little up and
Stay
down
where
situation.
You say what you at. You say what you comfortable with,
Yeah.
and stress out every day. Well, tell you, I'd rather have my peace. I would downgrade, leave a job in a motherfucking fast heartbeat.
If he was, but Yoda's saying his job ain't no something. He basically what he's saying is he's not experiencing any unpleasure because he's right at his comfort zone. He's right there in the
That's what
comfort
you're saying.
zone.
And it's basically
That's
your
what he's
needs and your wants. do you need
God's
this or
not
do you want
hostile,
this?
is what he's saying.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
hostile to him.
For sure.
It's just
I'm
unless you,
saying if the job is
unless
hostile,
you, like he said, unless you taking on those extra.
No,
shifts
it's comfort. You in the
It's a
comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where you at.
It's
now,
like
now your ambition.
Now, if your comfort zone
now.
being compromised,
now,
then that's another story.
yeah, cause
Especially when
that's
I
what I
believe
think
your
he's
man
saying.
is with your
Yeah,
man's
your
comfort zone.
That's what he's
If
saying.
your comfort,
If your comfort zone is being,
that's why I said comfort or peace. Like for instance, I love to cook, but being in the kitchen right now, I can go in there and make good money right now, get hired somewhere and make hella good money right now. But I choose not to because that's something that shit I don't have no more peace in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But it will make my situation hella comfortable. My bills and shit will be like on point. And I have a lot of skrill, but right now I guess I don't got no peace. Being in that goddamn kitchen.
It's what level
clocking
you
the top.
want to be in the kitchen though. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to work
Whatever in the
but,
kitchen.
But could you like film a cooking show?
Oh fuck yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I can film a cooking show.
and you know, and start and promote and start. You know, it's different levels to what you want to accomplish, but you got to look at it a different way. Like I say, when people say they want to be NBA players, NBA ain't the only league. Now it's the most popular, but it ain't the only league.
Yeah, they
You got
got overseas shit.
You go to different countries. You go to college. You know what I'm saying? G League. It's all kind of different leagues. If you really love playing basketball. Or you just in it trying to get the money. Now, if you didn't get the money, you should go to wherever the money goes. And it's not really in basketball.
but can I switch it up just a little bit?
You can switch
On topic, but just a switch. So if you was with a woman and she was taking good care of you,
Sounds good.
now she was taking good care of you,
for me, working is the
but
stress.
she was mean.
Yeah, oh, the woman was mean, right?
The woman was like she
Oh, man. She got
she,
bad attitude?
Yeah, she has a bad attitude.
But she's taking
Takes
good
good
care of you.
care of you.
Eventually, she's going to wear me down with the attitude. Because I just...
You're gonna
it's
eventually
certain
search for-
things-
So you're gonna search toward your peace.
Yeah,
Yes.
because certain things you put out in the atmosphere, you just can't hang around me with that type of...
That's what I'm
atmosphere.
saying. There you go. There you go.
I'm
Yeah, there you go. Good.
Now, I'm not scared to walk through the shadow of death, but you ain't gonna keep me there. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna walk through the
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you keep looking down there, you see more shadow, and then you say there's a light over there, and I'm following you, I'm coming with you. But
eventually time.
yeah, I'm going to that light. So,
Hell
there's
yeah.
Shadowy and dark still down here.
I agree 100%.
And to touch on that, yeah, that work is, that will be the stress. The
Yeah.
labor part for
The
me.
labor.
That is the stress for me. That is the unpeaceful. That's what it is. Just doing that, having to go and work.
But that's when it becomes a work
But
smarter,
you gotta
not harder
work for you.
situation.
You gotta work for what you want in this world. But I'm just saying.
Bro, say that is the
That is the stress.
You gotta work
Yeah.
smarter, not harder. You
Yeah.
gotta follow something that doesn't
Well,
allow
I mean,
you
whether
to
you
seem
work
like it's
smart
work.
or hard, work. Period.
Yeah, you got.
You know. But
somehow-
if you don't work, you'll be a vagabond. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work. Is what I'm saying. So I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying you know what I'm saying.
But you-
I'm saying it's all right.
I'm saying you just try to find what you like to do and do that,
Right.
so it don't seem as much.
That's
work.
life work.
And it also depends on the level of it. If you're working for somebody, you're working for yourself. Now you're working for
For
yourself.
yourself, a little different.
You know what I'm saying? You would have
Now, working for yourself is not work at all. It's work, but not in the sense of the word. You know what I'm saying? Because
because you're doing
you're
everything
yeah,
you wanna do.
yep.
So
And
that's
you're
what
Something
something
you love to do.
and then you're reaping it, opposed to some big conglomerate or something like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that all makes all the difference. All the difference, period, man. And with that being said, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak on whether or not America has made any progress.
And what?
Period.
Ever since the COVID, or just period.
I mean, do you see things getting better anytime soon? Let me just say that in this great divided states of America.
Hell
Do you see things changing for the better?
no.
Or do you see it status quo?
This government is wicked than a motherfucker.
It's just that power. You know, it's hard to surrender that power.
I think it's gonna
You
get
don't have
worse.
that power, yeah.
This government is wicked
Yeah,
than a
man.
motherfucker.
People are gonna die, man. 'Cause when you have, it's hard to surrender. Some people just don't want to surrender that power, man. They will kill and maim.
And they make laws, and
Yeah, man.
they actually got laws on the books now that you can just run over protesters in Florida.
That's
Protesters,
crazy.
and that's 3 or more.
That's crazy. It's
If
gonna
3
get
people-
worse.
What?
They can say if you 3 people stand in front of someplace talking about, hey, we protested this
Run
spot,
their ass over?
run them over. But luckily, you can also stand your ground. So they just want people to kill each other.
It's gonna get worse, man. I don't think to answer your question, one, no progress. I think we're getting worse, and the shit is going down.
Right.
Well, let the state and government say it's getting down.
Down.
They ready for everybody to get back to work. Hey,
Are they ready?
let's get this money popping. Y'all done lived through a whole 1.5 years of the pandemic. Let's see what's going on.
We getting ready to raise the roof. We gonna raise taxes.
They talk about they want to stop federal funding in AZ.
Oh God.
They don't want to give you 300 on the unemployment no more.
Oh no.
They want you to start looking for jobs now actively. They want you to get back out there popping. If you ain't taking that vaccine, now if you get
Now-
that vaccine,
I got one more topic. I'm gonna switch gears. It's still dealing with this government shit. But I got a pet peeve. I really do. The vice of Mary, y'all can hate me, love me, whatever. I don't give a damn. Man, I hope you love me. I got love. But I'm gonna hit on this. Now, true shit. I'll be 100%. I called, man. You know I ain't got no job right now, man. You know I'm making work do it too. So this is what I do. I call up. Food stamp guy. Hey, I would like to get some food stamps. Right? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. Long story short, he told me, you make too much money.
what?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't working. I said, I ain't making no money.
I ain't got a job.
I ain't got a job. But they said, hey, who is this? So I was significant other. I said, oh, that's my significant other. Well, she makes too much money. I'm like, damn, but I'm not working. I'm having trouble, man. I can't buy no goddamn food. I'm starving over here. Base, that's all. But long story short, this motherfucker tells me she make too much money. Sorry, you missed it by a certain amount of dollars. If I had it less, I missed by a certain amount of dollars, right?
All because you signed that contract.
All because I saw that contract. Then he went on, you got a kid in the house? No, I ain't got no kid in the house. You got anybody else? No, I ain't got no anybody in the house. I guess boy, we fell a hard time.
Then you should be basically you'll be all right there.
So I'm thinking
You're the man, right? You're expendable.
it's visible. So I'm thinking he gonna say, okay, he said, give me your bills. I said, my rent, so and so, and my electric, so and so, my water electric, so and so. My card notes, this is the card notes don't count. Car insurance don't count. Card notes don't count.
Just what you doing just in your house.
And I said, well, that's my lifestyle. Yeah, that is my lifestyle. Y'all can't make me right on my lifestyle. Hell no. But they will give it to the people that ain't doing shit. I put
They
in
give
money.
it to people who just come to this country.
Yeah, we talked about that. Me and my significant other talked about that. But they would give it to them. But I work and they took money out my check and to supply that, so I should be able to get it. I invested in it.
If you in need,
But I am in need. But in order for me to get it, I have to be broke. Me and my wife have to be broke, dusted, and disgusted to get any assistance or any help.
can't get along. See, and
Can't
that's
get along.
the systematic struggle that we go through.
So what do you think about that? You think that's right? That you cannot partake in that? And you put your money and took out your check every 2 weeks. They take that FICA. They take that Social Security.
That's the systematic struggle we go through. We already start behind the line of scrimmage, and then they keep putting linebackers and safeties in the goddamn way.
Right. But I'm like saying, I ain't not gonna say it, mothers, I love y'all, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just saying, people don't want to get out of work. Some people have 1,000 goddamn kids. They get all this stuff that I'm vested in. I've invested in for 20 years, been in this restaurant business. 20 years. COVID hit, shit happens.
Man.
I'm not complaining, I'm saying, but I'm thinking the people that invested their money and the money that's been taken out their check should be able to get a piece of pie. They should look at something. Yeah, this man put these many years, invested in this and that. This is a certain amount. We give you like 6 months to a year to get up on your feet. After that, we can't fuck with you no more.
Because it's like certain people buy into certain things of the system. You gotta, all of the things in the system you gotta buy into to make it work. And it's just not going away. They say this is not a racist country.
I think we should give working man, I think they should give working man, you know, that fall on hard times, they should give them a helping hand.
They should.
But they don't do that. You have to be, man,
Totally
you can't have
That's
nothing.
what I was saying about this.
Dusted and disgusted.
They say they want to stop giving out the $300 to get people off the couch. So instead of putting it on while they on the couch, put it on their check. They don't want to pay you a living minimum wage. Some people making more money sitting at the house than they was at the job.
They was at the job, most definitely.
Put the $300 on the check. Don't not give it to them. Give it them a different incentive. Pay people living wage. They don't even want the living wage to be $15.
That's crazy.
And inflation keep going up, and because they keep putting money into the system, they keep the 300 trillion and all that, the 3 trillion, all that good stuff. They
So
just
guess
put
what's
that
gonna
in the
happen?
system. Inflation goes up,
Goes
but
up.
also shit to pay. These idiots, man. They don't know why these people are in charge.
And yeah, so basically that's what I'm saying.
Because they've been so-called voted in.
You have
because
to be,
it's a racist society.
so I said, you have to be basically in the streets homeless before you get any assistance or help from your government, man.
And even they don't want to even do that for, like in California, they talking about people leaving. Caitlyn Jenner running for governor, talking about people leaving because they can't stop seeing the homeless. They ain't helping the homeless either. People dusted and disgusted and
And they
still
doing
can't get
nothing for
nothing. They still on the streets. They expect people to die off.
I'm telling you what it is.
But one of them
They're
other people
trying
can go
to kill
and get some assistance if he really want it.
As many poor
Shelters,
people
but they
as
get it.
possible, man. They trying to do it.
And they blaming the victim.
They trying to get
That's
rid
the
of
part
the
that killed me.
They trying to get rid of.
The blaming of the victim.
Y'all ever seen Demolition Man, old classic movie?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ran them all on the ground.
All on the ground. Undesirable.
Way back then. This movie almost, what, 30 years old?
30 years old. Because they've been working on it.
And
ever
this is
since.
what they're doing. This is exactly
They've been
what
working
they're
on it.
trying to do. That's what they trying to do. They trying to get rid of poor people, man.
So what y'all think about that, Will?
I think I totally agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be on one hand
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
to get any assistance.
They say they want you to pull you up by your bootstraps. She give me some boots,
I
goddamn.
made one mistake when I was getting my unemployment. When I got fired, I put in 20 years in this goddamn restaurant business, and I made one motherfucking mistake. They cut me off so fast, and they haven't given it back to me yet. They told me get back to me yet. They appealed. They say take appeal, so I went to appeal. I'm like, man, I want motherfuckers to go back to work right now. Fuck yeah, I'm COVID out there. Man, I wait and go to work and out there find you get that shit.
I got fraud and they still ain't gave me mine back. They keep saying it's like everything good.
Everything good. Come on, man. They gonna
They
keep
just want to
trying.
wait until they complicate shit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. So when I tell people, if you own your unemployment, don't fuck up and hit the wrong little button when they ask them questionnaires. Pay attention to it and read it. And answer it every time. Read it every time you go answer your questionnaire. You fuck up once, you out the door.
Don't rush through it.
Don't rush through it. That's been now about going on 4 or 5 months, man.
I think need to start going down to these city hall and town hall meetings they be having, passing these laws, man. Because that's where all the
I mean, they not gonna count.
They balance in the budget.
Get
You
a work
gotta
in
get to the
something.
people who balance in the budget to let them know the different problems of the world. You know what I'm saying? I just think they said they passed a law somewhere in Utah saying that a man got to pay for all the medical expenses of the pregnancy.
That's what they want, because you want having sex with her. So you had that baby, you pay for all the goddamn things.
But then I heard what they say, but what if it ain't his? They found out later it ain't his.
They gonna give the money back?
Yeah, do they get the
find
money
out
back?
all the
They ain't
time,
work. They ain't think about that, sir.
They ain't trying to
They
get
just-
They can avoid that, sir.
They just full
They
head.
ain't think that far.
The man is expendable. That's just the bottom
He
line.
said it, the United States of America.
The man
He
is
said.
expendable.
But that's what I wanted to chop on, man.
Fuck
That's
your
it.
daddy.
Fuck you, daddy.
Fuck your daddy.
God,
But Mother's Day is every day.
That's just layman's term.
daddies don't do nothing.
They ain't my
shit.
French, but that basically what it is. F daddy then. F bomb your daddy. Let's do that.
I'll stop a grenade for
For the
you.
parental guidance. Let's just F bomb your daddy.
Lube up the dildo and stick it right in your daddy ass. That's what they saying. Just fuck your daddy.
Hey, good segue into the daddies. These good daddies out here, right?
Is there some good daddies out here,
There are
man?
some
No,
great
I'm just saying.
dads out here.
No.
I know.
I
know someone
Did
that's
you hear
been
about
a
the?
person.
Did you hear about the guy, the
Oh.
daddy in Florida
Oh shit.
that tried, kicked his baby mama dough in with the kids and shit in there, snatched up a knife or whatever, and she blew his head off.
Damn.
Yeah. Now my question to you is, was that justifiable? Or do you agree with her blowing his goddamn noodle off?
Did she know who he was?
Yeah.
It was his damn. I was her baby dad.
Yeah, I do
He was
agree
being
with
hostile.
He was
He
being
went
hostile.
broke through the door.
He
Oh,
broke
yeah.
through the door.
And he
He
grabbed
grabbed
the
the
knife.
knife.
Oh, man.
And
Boom,
started
boom,
going through rooms.
Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom, boom.
boom, boom, boom.
And I'm happy that
He didn't kick in the door and say, "Baby, I love you. I want to see the kids." Baby.
First of all,
he
you
grabbed the
shouldn't
knife.
even be kicking the door in.
Yeah, right.
Even if you saying I love you, then like, that's property damage. Somebody gotta pay for that shit.
I want to see my kids.
I wanna see
Yeah,
my
that's-
kids.
That's what he was saying.
They ain't yours.
That's right, why you grabbed the knife.
That's
Hey.
fucked up.
He grabbed a knife.
Hey, that's what
Well,
made him
she
grab
had a
the
backup
knife.
plan. She had that backup
I mean,
plan.
hold on. First of all, now listen now.
We ain't making fun of
We're
him.
not laughing at no
Domestic
one.
violence is terrible.
We're not laughing at anybody's demise now.
No.
That's just. But we're trying to say that in her defense, she's justified because he kicked the door in
And grabbed the
with
knife.
intentions to harm, and bless her heart,
Right.
she had that
Hey,
peacemaker
protect your kids. Hey.
at all times.
She's being a mother. She
She
has to
sounds
protect.
like-
Hey.
I'm just saying. That's being
What
hostile.
if it was the police? Think she was shot?
She should. She should.
Nah.
I'm just. I don't
Well,
know.
you know what?
That's about
A
me.
mother bear
Hold on
trying
now,
to,
let's
if she felt that
Let
the
me- we
police
gotta-
was a threat to her and her children, she probably
We
would.
have to.
But
Bust down the door with a
kicked in
gun.
the door.
You kick in the door and they kick in the door.
Whenever you kicked in the door, you became a threat.
Yeah, but if
Because
they
the door
yell,
was locked
if
for a
they yell
reason.
out police, she's gonna
Oh, if they yell
automatically
out police, that's my question.
she's gonna automatically wonder why is the police kicking in my door. I don't expect.
She gonna know.
She want to have a dialogue with the police.
Well, she don't expect them to want to kill her.
Hey, so but
Now
she
this
knew,
nigga
but she
who
knew
been
he
threatening her about
she
his
knew-
kids,
She knew he was
she
serious.
know how he feel. He made
She
that.
probably knew it was
he
already
made that
tension
plain.
between them all.
They
But that,
probably
you know what?
did.
That's some scary
Yeah,
stuff.
It's
yeah.
not something that just happened that night.
Oh, he choked her
It's-
damn near
it's-
to death last week.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
yeah,
I'm just
man.
saying.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's
scary
been
stuff,
whooping
man.
on it.
They gonna shoot
Yeah,
anyway.
it ain't. It's
If
something.
she can prove
That's
that,
when
then
the
she
pot
justified.
boiled over.
Man,
He invaded her home. Pot boiled over. He lost his life. I just think, right? It's just other ways to handle this stuff.
Just like I just read just a minute ago, a
Domestic
father killed
violence
his son
sucks.
over a cheesecake. I didn't read the whole
That's
story.
some shit.
That was the headline. I couldn't dive into that, but just saying, what kind of shit is that? A 5-year-old from cheesecake?
Damn. So that motherfucker.
So how do you kill a 5-year-old over some cheesecake? People are crazy, man.
that's
So that's
mental
what I'm saying.
illness, man.
That's what makes me believe she's
People are just a
justified.
lot of man.
That's
But
mental
just
illness.
That's a
They put-
mental fucking illness, big time.
Right.
That has to be mental illness.
Yeah, big time.
There's no one in their right mind would murder anyone over cheesecake, let alone a 5-year-old.
They be giving that
I'm
baby
just
some
saying.
cheesecake.
Now, I'm just
Timberland
saying, there could be
speed.
situations where you could get murdered, depending on the situation. I'm not saying that. Things escalate fast, but a child,
A baby, man, hell no.
the baby being hostile.
Man.
Or did he eat it? Did he step on it?
Yeah, man, that
I didn't read
You
that.
don't even know. And here's the thing about
What else
this.
is it?
This is the reason why I don't like bringing up these type of situations, but we do because we don't know the whole gist of the story.
Yeah, that was just in a fuck you
But it
father's
wasn't that.
moment.
It was yeah.
We going to fuck the
Hey,
father.
we
your
was
dad.
going through the fucking father, so I said,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
still-
father, you know,
Hey, you know what?
father, he a good motherfucker.
Yeah,
Busting all in the door like that, ain't
Fuck that. Hey,
Fuck your dad.
fuck that father.
that nigga.
Fuck your dad.
The one that hurt that baby on the cheeks. Fuck that father.
That leads me to something
Fuck
I'm
with a
thinking
sick
about.
dick.
Can one word have different meanings?
Yeah.
Like,
Like two.
Yeah.
There's a TWO, TOO,
And a T.O. Of course.
all that means
Let
different.
that read and
So
listen shit. I'm
shouldn't
around here.
nigger, nigga, and negro have different meanings.
Yes.
Of course, they do to me.
Yeah.
Because a
What do you mean?
nigger.
But this is
goes
what we gotta
United
explain
States
this
of America. You just wanted to explain this divided States of America, just like he said. Nigger, nigga, negro. I like that. Because I'm a
they're
nigga.
all different.
Hey, you'll be a nigger. Totally different.
Where did the white man get the word nigger from?
Somebody made it
I
up.
don't
It was
know.
never meant for. It was never meant for me. I was talking to my dad about
I don't
that.
know who
He
made
said
it.
that was they got it from my dad. He made kind of a point. He said they got it and used it. They got it from the Hispanics because to negra means black in Spanish.
Right, right.
So they took that and they put the nigger on it. It's black and nigger's negative. You know what I'm saying? It's negative and all that bull. So that's what Dad was saying. Yeah. So I'm like,
Well, it don't sound bad. It don't sound bad.
That's
They
part
took
of
it in.
it.
I ain't
And
did
it's
enough
also
research.
a word in
Google
Africa.
it, D.
Africa. There's also a word in Africa they call negus, which is short for king. You know what I'm saying? So they was mixing the two, and that's how they came up with the bullshit. Because it's like you say, negrito,
Negro.
Yeah.
Negro.
That's Spanish.
Gotta
Yeah,
roll the
which
tongue,
comes
roll
from
it.
Spain.
Yeah, roll it, nigga, the
which
roll it.
were the conquistadors that
Yeah.
enslaved the Americas. Now people say United States of America, but no, it's all of the Americas, North and South is where it came from. So they took that word and they tried to make it fun, and that's when they came up with nigger.
Nigger.
They was like, oh, you kings and queens out here working in the slave fields. For us, you black nigger.
So they get lowered us from the negros to the nigger.
Niggas.
Negas.
Yeah, Negus.
And then who put the net for
The
who
Europeans.
did? Oh, they flipped it.
Yeah, because it started coming from Europe and Spaniards, they came with the Spanish word negro. But in
Yeah,
Africa, the
negro.
word was niggas, whereas kings and queens, which they so-called was capturing and sending over here.
Do you think people get tired of hearing us talk about black and others?
No, because
Because
if
there's
they
black
did,
and others. Yeah.
if they did, they would give us our reparations and call it
But I'm
quits.
just saying, sometimes do you feel like we talk about black too
Because-
much blackness?
but-
Should we stop talking about our injustices? Should we stop
And
talking
move on.
about
That's
it?
it. That's it.
Should we stop talking about it
And move on?
I'm just saying.
They love our pain.
Because people, well, I don't know.
They make millions off billions, trillions off our pain.
I just tell you,
And
I'm
we
just
don't.
saying.
We get a little cut of that. We
I
get
think
the trickle down
people are
effect.
attracted to controversy. I think people are
Oh,
attracted
most
to
definitely. That's what sells.
That's what sells.
They had to dominate.
They
They
love that.
get off on conquering. They are conqueror.
So when you say they love our pain, what you
Yes.
saying?
So that when you say you crying on TV,
Who loves our pain? I'm trying to say who. When you say they, what
See,
they are
because
you talking
they
about?
like to say it's not a racist country, but it was built off racism.
Yeah, absolutely.
So ism makes it a system thing, and which they are all benefiting from, and they act like they don't know what's going on. They so much that they don't want us to teach it in schools. Now it's a 1619 project of the day they brought black people touch this soil from Africa, which was not true, but that's what they.
This is what
That's what
his story
start.
portrayed.
And they don't want you to put that in school.
Hey, notice what he said. His story,
Yeah,
not our story.
Not
It's not
history.
history. His
His
story.
So they
I
don't
just-
want the truth in
Where my
school
story
books.
is.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm just like,
They don't
should
want.
we stop? I mean, I'm like, first of all, I believe in one race, and that's the human race. First of all,
Shouldn't be.
I'm colorblind unless you start fucking with me. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with no other race, creed, or people. I don't got nothing against no aliens. None. As long as they don't come fucking with me, I'm cool. So I'm all for power to the people. Problem is, there's no people because
But
they
it
break
was
us
a
up with this bullshit.
race
They divide
war
us. They divide us.
just put out on darker skinned people.
Bias.
Because
I be trying to.
because they love to conquer. They didn't want to be under the rule of thumb of the Moors anymore.
come up.
Because
They don't want to
that's
be
not his story.
Right.
That's
history.
Right.
They don't want to. They don't want to be second. They don't want us to dominate. So every time we get a little hand or get a little place somewhere, they try to tear it down.
You see, that's where I think we fuck up as people. Want to, dominate each other. What's that about?
That didn't come from us.
Somebody want to be the king.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody want to
The minority of the world.
Why do people always feel the need to want to dominate somebody?
The minority of the world, which is white folks, they don't
They are
want
the smallest population of people.
They don't want to be dominated. So if you don't want to be dominated, you gotta dominate.
You gotta dominate.
So therefore, that 3 black people, 6, 7 black people, that's too much. That melanin starts.
It becomes a game.
Darkness, and it cleans out the whiteness.
It becomes
so they don't want that.
It becomes when you got 6 or 10 or 8 black people together, they automatically call that a game. We could all be sitting there in suits and ties.
Shit,
Man.
Two brothers together, two niggas together is a game.
In Florida, they could run you over now.
Two niggas together
Now,
is a
not in
game.
history. Now they could do. They just passed this law.
Man, I ain't bullshit.
Man, it's a dirty game. That's what I'm saying. But that's part of the
Two
system
or more.
that we actually pay into.
2 or more.
Like you said
makes
earlier
you
today, we pay taxes into this shit, and it's not working for us.
It's not working for us.
That is what the problem is.
I agree.
Is the problem.
And if they want us to stop,
My thing is,
if they want us to quit
If
talking
you was
about
brought here as a slave, what part of if this is do you think it's supposed to work?
What about if you was here already and turned into a slave?
yes.
what part do you think? That's my thing right there.
What make you think them
What makes
motherfuckers
you
gonna have
think
votes?
it's never gonna work?
if-
It ain't gonna ever work.
No, man,
It was
If
never
we
designed.
don't put the effort into making the change, now we just keep letting them do them town halls and city council meetings without any representation in the room, then they gonna run rapid and they gonna pass any law they want to. Now we might have a few, 1 or 2 in there, but we need to go in there as a majority, just so we can spread the word around about what's really going on.
They're
That's what
gonna consider that a game. They're gonna have the National Guard up there and everything.
But I'm saying, cause there are ranters and there are those that get involved.
Let me go back to answer your
You know.
question, one. When you said should we stop talking about it or mention
I mean,
it,
yeah.
I say hell no, because they still doing it. If you want us to stop talking about it,
Stop doing it.
stop doing it. Shit, quit doing it to us.
But they
You're
say
not doing
us talking about it makes them want to do it.
Makes me want to kiss my ass. Quit
They
doing
can't
it.
have it
You can't
both
win-
ways.
You can't win for losing.
They don't ever want it both ways. Just pay the reparation. We call it even. Okay, pay that off. Get the infrastructure built up. Let us have our own hospitals, our own businesses, our own fire department, our own police departments, and let that happen.
We got
And then
enough black
Let that work.
millionaires
And
now
then
to
we
do
stop
that.
talking about it. We get over it. We can't bring it up no more.
They gonna
If
bump
we
it?
fail, we fail.
because
They gonna bomb it.
if you do, we're gonna cut your money supply off.
They're gonna
Privilege.
They're gonna
Like
bomb
they
it.
did the Native Americans.
They're gonna bomb it like
But
they did
still
Black
get-
Wall
they-
Street.
And they get the stipend still though. Give us our pay, and we would make it happen. That's what they don't want to see. When
They
they said
gonna
break
bomb
up
it.
the black family, they wasn't talking about the mama and the daddy. They were talking about the brothers, the sisters, the cousins. They were talking about the family, not just.
They don't wanna
Although
give
they
us none.
started inside the
They don't
home,
want to give us none because they
they
claim
wanted the
they
whole
brought
family.
us over here. Opposed to the Indians who they
brought
found here.
Yeah, they motherfuckers crazy
That's the
stuff.
difference. We found them here. They were here already, but we were all here already.
Well, my thing is, what make them
That's how
fucking
they
think?
have history set up to make it seem as though
Now, what make them think?
we,
Like
never,
they said,
we were never here.
we were never
until-
here. And like these
They
motherfuckers that can make boats.
Until slavery.
Yeah, but
We
we're the
never
majority of the world. There's melanated people all over the world.
We were never
They just
here.
speak a
We were never
different
here.
tongue.
Until slavery.
You know what they say? You know what they think? Because they the only one. They were the only one that know how to make the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Instead of the Congo, the Jaguar, and the Lion.
Yeah.
Those are other 3 ships. Let's beat them over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just can't put that in
Well,
my
you
mind.
know, something that really bothered me, I just learned, like my guy, Dr. Claude Anderson, that's my OG, my triple OG, he just explained to me that it was a black man that started slavery for over 5 years, for lifetime slavery in the United States.
I don't get it.
Because what happened, he said,
I know where you going.
He was a black man, came over, free man from Europe. He wasn't brought through the slave trade up through the Atlantic. He came over here his own wilderness, free man. So what you do, you get here. When you get here, you get land. And a certain amount of slaves, you get a certain amount of land. So the more slaves you get, the more land you get. So this man's collecting slaves, but they just working. You know what I'm saying? And then a white man walk up to one of the slaves one day and say, like, why do I got to keep working for this man? And he said, you don't. And he's only supposed to servitude 5 years, and you go. And then he's like, no, I've been here for such a 20. I see something like that. He's like, man, just walk off. So the black man got mad at the white man, went to court and said, hey, this man telling my people they could just walk off and stuff, man, that's against the law. You know what I'm saying? He can't even just tell my slaves they can leave. You know what I'm saying? So they said, well, you have a point, sir. Lifetime slavery. And that's when white folks was like, okay, since he could do it, he can do it. And that's how it ran rapid.
And it ran rapid. So once again,
whose story is that?
So
I explained to you just one more time. My Triple OG, Dr. Claude
Anderson, man.
Yes,
he said some shit
that
like
ain't
that.
go again.
That story.
I ain't trying
That black on black.
Mind you, he's still in court to this day fighting for black people reparations and treaties that were stepped on by the Native Americans that were supposed to include black people. So by Triple OG.
I'm gonna put some spec on his name.
Put some spec on it.
He's still putting in work to this day. So that's what he told me. I seen that earlier today. I was like, wow. That kind of hurt me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but Africans was the ones kidnapping people and bringing them over here too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I was going with it right there.
Hey, but I'm gonna switch it up, man. Before we switch it.
Switch it.
Move to some current.
Switch it. Mega.
Man, what about this dude, the Logan? What is his name? John Paul Logan? I don't know. Whatever.
Logan.
Just snatched up. You know,
Mayweather had.
Yeah, you see that shit?
That's
propaganda.
That's Jay.
They selling the fight.
Of it too.
They selling the fight, man.
Selling it.
What do you say? Got your hat?
Yeah.
Man. They trolling, man. They want to be and they trolling right now.
So what do you think? Do you think Floyd should move in this direction or continue to professionally box?
Well, Floyd
move into that direction.
Floyd said he getting his money, man.
Floyd said he could either get $100 million fighting for play or a couple rounds, or he could get 35 for fighting hard, damn near getting his brain.
I take the $100 million.
I choose 100.
Man, me too.
It's mathematical, right?
It's entertainment now. Everything gonna be entertainment.
I can't either.
Basketball.
The man don't box anymore.
Football.
You know what I'm saying? He does, but he do for
wrestling.
Who's the next celebrity boxer gonna be? Is that gonna be Lamar Odom and who?
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter?
Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
I'm not
celebrity box.
By a foot difference.
A foot difference.
What's the wingspan?
I know about a foot.
Are they
wingspan about a foot too?
Yeah.
Do they have time to prepare for these?
Now my thing is, do they get the kick too? It's like an ultimate fight.
No, it's
boxing.
Same thing Floyd was doing.
I think this shit damn near gets fight.
That what Nate Robinson and the Jake Paul did last on it.
Are they getting paid?
Yeah.
I want them to fight. I mean, everything counts. Everything
you say kick them and everything.
Man, slamming them on their head.
Let's talk about MMA. See that they ain't doing that.
They think that's what in a street fight.
You can't.
That's what happens.
Play that. You can't. Well, they kind of do is called professional wrestling. That's what you talking about. But
I want them to get their.
But you gotta know how to fall in professional wrestling.
Hey, no,
because they got scripted. Don't mean it's not real.
I don't want no professional.
You gotta do that shit right.
Did y'all see Mike Tyson knock him off by one of the wrestlers out?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man, they had a clip. Mike Tyson was wrestling. He's on there, you know, they got him and he run do his thing like boom. He hit the dude, but he hit the dude hard. And when the dude, you know that stiff arm. When he was on the ground, that arm was stiff. I said, God damn.
Oh, so he literally really was not.
He didn't try to, but he ain't no professional boxer. He ain't no professional wrestler.
He don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
was watching that. That's what Steve Austin was saying about his shit. When he said he got pile drive, remember Steve was he said he's like, what was it? He's like his head was down too far. His head was. Dude said he went down to his. Dude said he went down to his ass. He's like, man, you supposed to go down to your knees.
But that's how you play.
His head was
That's
out.
how you play MMA fight, UFC. That's how you play.
Yeah.
Called professional wrestling.
Professional
wrestling.
I don't want
That
none
other
of that.
shit, that's gonna kill somebody.
No, I don't want none of that. I just want a natural street fight.
Like the Buffalo fans that be jumping on tables and stuff.
I just want a natural street fight.
No, you can't play street fight.
That's what I'm saying. No street. Look, you got a problem. We're gonna handle this. Whoever wins the fight, win the fight. Put it
I'm
in
here
the
for
gear.
it, man. I like it.
Put it out.
I like it.
It sells a lot of shit though. Instead of taking it to the streets, I feel that.
Yeah, that's what guns on Bosco. They did. Put the guns down, put the gloves up.
Yeah,
You gotta
I like
be
that.
walk in the ring and find out if you really got beef.
Yeah.
Do it really matter?
Right.
Or
Throw his hand.
because you could spur the moment, you out there killing people, man. It's just because it's spur the moment, then the next day you like, I know how to do it, or you bragging about it, pretending like you. Now you bragging, now you ready to go to jail. So
Now I got one. I'm gonna switch gears right quick. Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna switch gears now. All right, you know we always okay. I'm gonna put it there. Do you prefer a hairy woman? I ain't telling people that. I didn't mind. I ain't shit too.
where's the hair at?
Where's the hair at?
Wherever hair grows.
Wherever hair grows.
Hair all over her body.
I mean, some people
Chin
like.
and everything.
Some people keep their hair up under their arms.
Okay.
Some women keep their hair on their legs. And they bush out in their vagina area. I mean, they get hairy. Now, you want a smooth shave? Nah, so do you mind the hairy legs? Sometimes women get hair up under they get a beard or
Hair, I don't mind hair as long as it's not in my mouth.
yeah.
If you can prevent hair being in my
Some of
mouth,
her little mustache.
hey, that's how your hair grow it.
So you don't mind she bush out and grow a stash like you.
If you don't want to cut it, don't cut it.
What if she's as hairy as Teen Wolf? Seen that movie? What if it's that much hair all over her
You
body?
say you like that hair?
That's an animal.
Yeah.
That's a
You said it
That's
was bad.
bestiality.
So you don't mind hair?
So you don't mind armpit hair?
You don't mind armpit hair?
I don't really.
It don't really bother me. That's
Leg hair?
I would prefer not to see it.
Don't put it on me. I just don't put it in my mouth.
She gonna get on you when I have intercourse.
I don't
Hey,
like too much.
I ain't
I'm
never
from the
been with
desert.
a woman
I don't
that
really
had
like body heat.
underarm hair.
Right.
I don't really
I've
pay
never-
too much attention to it.
If a woman pulled her shit up and it was bushy there, I'll probably lose my shit. I'll bet it be. What the fuck? What? You was wrong.
Why
You
you-
knew you was coming over here.
Why would you groom yourself like that?
You
Me
should've-
myself, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of find it sexy.
Underarm hair too? You don't mind it?
Yeah,
I'm talking about
because
like underarm hair though.
Who said you
I mean,
supposed
underarm
to
hair,
cut it?
not is it hanging like Chewbacca's?
Why
But
did
you
you have to
can
cut her
see it. It ain't
It just
smooth to
doesn't
land to
look
the skin.
sexy. It
It's
doesn't
bushy.
look appealing.
It needs the firm
to
on
me-
it.
So she's supposed to be trying to impress you.
That's the only reason you got it.
To me, I don't.
Absolutely.
All right,
That's
so
the only reason
I
you
think
got it.
I find it sexy sometimes. I guess I find it sexy, and I do because it's nature.
You would
natural.
probably put your nose
Right in her,
Right
there
up
in
in
her
there.
armpit.
Most women get bikini wax, get up like the hair coming outside their bikini.
Because it's natural.
You see what I'm saying? They get wax.
What was they doing before they made razors?
They wasn't doing them. They let them.
They were using a rock. Tie that shit up using a rock or something.
Yeah,
Damn, cut they soon.
Hey, that soul.
They let that soul blow, baby. They let that soul
They was
blow.
using juices and berries.
So you saying you don't mind?
Cut.
You saying you don't
You
mind?
don't mind.
What was it now?
I might.
I just be hairy. Like, I mean, your
Like all
legs
over
can't be
your
looking like
arms and
mine.
shit.
No.
Legs can't be looking like
But
mine.
some women don't have people grow hair like that.
I know, but some people shave. A lot of women save it because they feel that it's not woman like
Yeah.
to have
Right,
hair
right.
on legs You seen the commercials under the arm.
So you like the smooth leg opposed to the hairy leg?
They can have a little hair, but not no hairy leg.
Right.
Don't
You
overdo
don't
it.
want to feel that stubble.
Me.
I don't want to feel your chest hairs. A woman chest hairs.
Chest hairs, bro.
You don't want to play with you?
No.
Yeah, so that woman chest.
I don't want to kiss her. She got a stash.
I don't want no taco meat.
There's nothing sexy about hair on a woman's chest. No.
That's taco meat. You gotta play with.
Oh,
it.
she-
Hey, but let me get y'all to be honest there, though.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a woman that had a little, little peach fuzz
Yeah.
on there,
I have, yes.
a little mustache?
I really haven't paid attention. It's never been obvious enough, like a man mustache.
One
I
of
ain't really paid no
my
attention.
young boys told me back in the day. He said, "Man, he told me about this woman he was dealing with a little stash. He said she was unbelievable in the bed, and this was before
Because of the stash.
I don't know what it was, bro.
The mustache,
But that was the topic, bro.
She probably has some testosterone in there. You know
Hey,
what I'm
she
saying?
was-
Because it starts
He
to
said she
change.
was unbelievable in the bed.
She probably has some
What you
testosterone.
say? You said, boy, you ought to have some
You know what I'm
testosterone.
saying? It builds
She might have handled him. Is that what you mentioned? I'm just saying, I don't know. But he said she just had a light
Y'all
mustache.
seen y'all seen CB4?
She have a light
What happened
mustache.
with Chris Rock?
Yeah, what?
When she worked him, she
Yeah.
had him on. She had
Back you over. Yeah, right.
Well,
So I don't know.
She
That's just what he
man,
said.
it just might be a little. It's his hormones.
So you have.
I have.
I never know. Now mustache, no.
Not a mustache, but you can see.
Everyone has hair on their lip.
Yeah, you can see. You can see.
Fine.
You can see the fine
Not
hair.
a noticeable, like,
Have
not
you-
like my shit.
Yeah, no, it don't
No,
go like
man, I
that.
ain't talking. I didn't say
Oh, okay.
I didn't say a full blown
Oh, okay, something
mustache.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Well, you're not even going to the extreme of Friday at the next one.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just
She
a
said
little
just everybody got hair on
No,
their
but
lip.
I've seen girls that I found attractive that had that. They had the little light little,
Baby hair.
light hair.
Sideburns, all that
She
good
was
stuff.
light
She could
hair.
have poke chopped it.
Yeah.
Light hair. Well, I mean, that's not like young Yoda.
She could have hit it with a poke
She couldn't have
chop.
chopped it like that. No, it's more like it was like
She could have Elvis Presley.
It came down low
You see,
enough.
I know he
It
said
came
it.
down low.
yeah, but that's like that's it. It kind of fades in. It's
Yeah.
not protruding.
Yeah, it's
not a
slicked
fuzzy
down.
manner
They
at all.
slicked it down. They don't let it.
It
slip
ain't
down.
fuzzy at all.
Yeah. Hey, that's natural, man. It's just hormones. It's hair. Hair
Well,
grow. I'm a firm believer. Let your hair grow the way it grow. I'm a firm. That's why I got my
I've
hair
dated a
in my
woman.
hair right
I've had a friend who had a little man, and she was the nicest woman, man. She was
When you kiss her, you feel it.
no, it
You
wasn't.
feel stubble.
It wasn't that thick, but it was,
It tickled your lip.
No, it wasn't that thick to
Oh.
tickle your lip, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
When you came up on, you can see.
We should call it
Yeah,
a
you can see
mustache, man. We should call it
Peach
hair.
fuzz.
What is it?
Peach fuzz.
Let's go with peach fuzz. Peach fuzz sounds
Peach
more.
fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was nice, and
Man,
and I will admit,
Mustache.
I will admit, the little homie wasn't lying. My experience was just like his.
With a peach fuzz. Rocked your world.
Well, hair is sensitive.
No, man, she ain't rocking the world.
Oh.
Pussy don't
She
whoop
didn't
you.
take control.
What movie is that?
What movie is that? Here we go. Friday after that. Friday after that.
What's the movie?
Right.
Friday after that. Friday after that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man,
Tell your father I said hi.
No, now see,
Man, no. Hell no.
That's
Miss
what you
Pearly mustache.
Oh, you line that up.
Miss Pearly mustache.
mustache,
Hell
no, she
That
has-
shit was almost like mine.
Mr. Curly mustache, no.
It was nowhere near
Oh,
the
she
sea.
lined that up.
You can see. I said, no, that's a new mustache, man.
Well,
She had
you lined that up.
she had like a fiber, what they call it? The fiber shadow. She had that. I'm like, no, that's way too much
But
hair.
she's in that age where the
In that
testosterone
area.
is over.
Right.
Estrogen
But that's too much hair in that area.
Testosterone
You know what I'm
is
saying?
over.
Do you like hair down south?
Yeah, but not a
Do
lot.
you like a little fuzz on the peach?
No.
Not a lot.
Or do you like the peach clean?
I like a design, a little triangle.
You said a little
above it.
triangle on
Yeah,
top of the
but
peach.
no hair Where the
Down
what
where
do you call what's called? I'm probably saying this wrong. The vice Livia's or Lovia. What's it called? Oh, the lips. Yeah, the
lips
lips.
between the hips. No hair on the lips between the hips.
Hell no.
Or no hair on the lips between
Or
the hips.
nowhere the clitoris. Because you don't want hair in your mouth.
No hair in my mouth. That's a quality. That's my only
We talked about
for your
this.
hair. And I don't want it to be straight and blonde on a black woman. Other than that, hey.
Oh shit!
Different hair.
Straight and blonde.
On a black woman.
Please don't be. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Wow.
And don't do that to me.
Yeah. You say don't do that to me.
Sound like a personal problem right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Now next, have y'all fooped? Have y'all fooped for a woman? Let me explain foop. Sir, explain the foop. Have you ever fooped? Yeah, have you ever fooped?
A foop is.
Foop, ready to foop.
It's almost like a cap.
Brother Bread and this.
It's almost like a cap. 40 said it. It was 20 years ago. It's almost like a cap.
Captain Saberhawk.
Cap. That's what that is.
Captain
That foop
Saberhawk.
is the cape. And that foop is when you speeding up to get there to make sure that she don't even dash her toe against the curb. And it's a builder. Man, it's a builder. You know what I'm saying?
And when you finally get there,
And then you scrape, you all scraped up and bloody from hitting the concrete.
I mean, your elbows and shit just bloody.
just from catching her.
Man.
Oh, he hold up. He hold up like, oh, baby, you okay? Don't put the ball, man.
I'll catch a grenade for you.
Now, have you ever caught that grenade?
I've caught it. I threw it.
How long did you hold it?
I didn't hold it that long. Hop tape.
That's the way.
Hop tape.
Look it up.
Hop tape.
Where you be like a, and you be like a cigarette.
How long did you hold the grenade? Have you ever
Man,
fooled? Have you ever fooled for one?
Let me see.
Have you ever fooled for? Fool.
Yeah, you know, I think we all done for somebody.
Yeah, I definitely.
I had to run up out of here the other day. Motherfucker called me, I had to. Yeah, you know, just the other day. So, but do I do that for? I only do that for somebody that you know what I'm saying that I care about, man. You know.
Well, that leads me to this question: if you go out on a date, a first date with a woman, are you obligated to protect her?
Of course.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, boy, you know what I think? I'm obligated to protect anybody I go out with.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, let me paint this picture.
Paint that picture.
Y'all chilling.
She's on a date with you,
And
man.
y'all walking. Just walking.
And a mugger jumps out.
And the nigga just walk up and hit her on the ass. Bah! This your first time with her. What do you do?
I'm gonna pay attention to her reaction.
Me too.
honestly. I'm gonna be paying attention to her reaction.
Me too.
She may like it. I don't know.
And she was like, what?
It's your first time with her.
Hey!
That's a sign of blatant disrespect.
That is a
Are
blatant.
you gonna take a disrespect to you or to her?
It's
disrespect.
almost. It's to you too.
It's
You
a
involved.
disrespect to her.
I'm
But
gonna
no,
look
it's you.
if she was bothered.
But the slapper don't know who he's slapping. This could be my wife.
That's what I'm saying.
He's out of line. He's out of pocket.
He's out of pocket.
Maybe he know her.
So,
Like you said,
like I
you pay
said,
attention to her
I'm gonna
reaction.
pay
I
attention
don't
to
care
her
how you
reaction.
paint the picture, man. No.
You gonna.
I mean, she's on a date with you. Obviously, you're trying to get something going. I mean, obviously, something's there if you're on a date with her. So if she's on a date with you, and she's got your arm hooked, and y'all walking down the street, yeah.
Was the arm
Nah,
hooked?
y'all not hooked.
Oh, y'all just walking.
Yeah.
Next to
Okay,
each
just
other.
walking.
Yeah, man.
You're having a light
What are you
conversation.
gonna do, Serge?
Probably shake him down. Shake him down. Have some respect for women, boy.
Have some respect for women,
Have some
boy.
respect. Have some
Shake him
respect.
down.
But is it for her or is it for you?
It's for both of us. First of all, you're violating people's space, man. You don't know what this could be my little sister. First of all.
Right, you don't
And
know.
so
You don't even know who I'm walking
There
with.
is
That's how you get your fucking head blowed off.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
let me paint
Some
another
shit like
scenario.
that.
Yoda.
So
Let me paint this scenario. Sam Saints, let me paint this scenario. What about, okay, you on this first date?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this woman is just talking mess. You know, she wanna edging something
She's a
going.
loud mouth.
Whoa! Like, hey, what so. Yeah, nigga, my man, we're getting that ass.
I'll be looking around for a man.
That's grenade for you. That's that grenade deep.
But
You know what I'm talking
But
about.
see, with you, so do you
So
feel?
you know what
If
though?
the man come up, if the man come up and say, B, what you talking about? It's your first day now. What you messing with me and all up in a grill and mug? Do you feel it's your job to sit up, even though you seen her edge down?
No. I'm gonna ask you,
hell
you ain't
no.
me chilly. I'm gonna ask you expeditiously. No.
No, hey, bro, I would have honestly
You know,
checked
yeah.
her before he would.
Man,
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is you doing, man?
Right.
No, I'm not
I'm
gonna
just like,
say
my
that.
thing is,
We're not here for that.
whatever energy you shoot out there,
I'm gonna raise
fuck
up.
around and get it back. My thing is, hold on now, wait a minute.
That's what the man for, yeah.
Why you need
Yeah, I would check mine. I would check it
gotta calm that down.
before anybody else.
So
Okay?
divide and shake out of
Here's,
America.
here's one little more twist on that.
Yeah, well, we got
Now,
more
it's
twists.
your first day with her, and her ex pull up
Okay.
and do what?
Do what?
and confront her. He ain't there talking about what you doing.
What is you
saying?
doing here with
Yeah.
him? And
Yeah.
you know we was trying to work on things.
Yeah,
I thought
you know what
you
I'm
like.
saying? and he's about to get physical with her.
I say out of that shit.
Oh.
I say out of that shit. You know, I say out of that. And
I mean, either you step back and watch her get beat to a pulp.
I'm not gonna do that.
What man
For
does
sure.
that?
At that point, I wouldn't even do
what
that
man, what
in
man
the.
does that? My God.
he said he about to get physical with him. Like, I'm gonna look at it like, what the hell?
So I was saying, are you obligated?
First date?
So he said,
First
what
date.
if he gets hit?
No.
Ugh.
Fuck no. First date, I'm gonna be like, oh, bitch, you should have. Oh, man, you wrong for this. I'm gonna go on over here to the bar, order me a drink, and I'm gonna start watching like everybody
Well,
else.
it ain't her fault that her ex rolled in on y'all. Yeah,
She's trying to move on.
She moving
She's trying to
on.
move on.
That's why she's on a
told
date
you.
with you. She's
So
fond of
stuck
you.
it.
That's why she out with you, because she's fond of you.
So you gotta pay attention to her reaction.
So she's stalking. So
She's
he's
fond of
stalking.
you.
He's stalking. He's
And
stalking.
then the nigga in the brother or whoever he ain't gotta be a brother. He can be Caucasian. He can be anything in the rainbow.
Was
and
she
he just
leaving
rolls in
home?
hot.
Hey, they got you a full run scrap now. She getting hers off too. What's she gonna do?
I'm gonna let him fight. Shit, you like, hey, she getting her out. She getting her out. She don't need no help.
Hey, is she helping her? Get that in.
She need a little push. She need that little push.
She need
Get
a
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, get it. I'll get it from the back. Get it. Get up.
You know, that's pretty interesting.
Real talk.
So you said you'll step in, then when the nigga start getting in, you push
step
out
in
the
with
way.
the blind
What
side?
if he starts stomping? Are you gonna stop him from stomping?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
stop that.
Me personally, I'm always.
Debo, that's a
I
female.
kind of like you said, I wait on her
Debo,
reaction.
that's
That's
If
all.
she don't
That's
swing, I can't
all.
swing.
That's the only reason why. That's all Q was saying. That's a female.
What booty is
Debo.
that?
What? Friday.
Okay, okay.
That's a female, Debo.
You can't say the question is this. The answer.
I said, I said.
That's a female, Debo.
Right.
Yeah. You know where it came from. You brought it up.
I'm just saying, it's just in that sense alone. Like, what? I mean, it was a couple other men on the street that night. And some of them saw little father got slapped down. His daddy was an ex-boxer.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go out there? Because he old? I'm just saying. There were other men on the street. There were other men, the midget, Mr. Parker, what was the other guy? Stanley?
Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker was out there.
He was out there?
But if you, the junkie,
You know what?
Ezel?
he's there.
You heard what they say. You don't do that around people you know.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He
There's
said,
a lot of men out
They
there.
ain't gonna have that
He
shit.
ran. He was a deep boy.
I got a question. Same topic. But if you leaving the store,
Okay.
you walking out the store, and you see a nice looking lady
Mm-hmm.
being attacked by a dude, and they fight. He's fighting her. What do? Mind your business? He's fighting her at their car. In other words, what weapon is in his car? We don't fucking know. I'm a nigga. That's what I would be thinking. First of all, out the gate. But
I don't know
what
why
do you
they
do?
fighting. I don't know why they fighting. I don't know if they couple. I don't know
mind
what
your
if she's
business and
screaming
get in
for
your car
help.
and go home?
What if she's screaming for help?
I called 911.
What if she's saying, help me, somebody, please help me,
that.
No.
Right? So I just said call the police right now.
No,
I don't know what's
there's
going
never
on.
a reason to hit no woman like
I don't
that.
know
Beat
what's
up on
going
a woman
on.
like a man?
Nothing she could do.
No.
There's nothing she
No,
could do.
I ain't gonna
Is
say
she,
nothing.
is she trying to
Well,
kill
she
me?
tried to take my life.
Hell yeah.
That's a
I'm
different
gonna knock her ass
situation.
out.
Well,
She's
you-
trying to
how-
hurt
that's
me,
not
I
the
mean.
situation.
Well, you
That's,
don't know.
that's why I say our mama on and call the popo.
Even then, I'm out of there.
I'll call the popo.
If she don't maim me, I'm gone.
No, I'm saying,
Oh, well,
coming out the
no,
stove,
no,
he
no.
whooping her. What do? Get in the car and leave?
I'm gonna get on the phone, car, leave, and I'm gonna call
Nah, I
the popo.
couldn't do it, man, 'cause my conscience ain't gonna let me rest. Then you hear how that woman lost her life right there on that scene, and you was able to maybe just do something, man.
I might try to break it up.
Distract
Figure out
her,
what's going
something, man. I have to. I would have to. She's a woman, man.
Hey, no,
Sure, I be thinking about that being my
But you
sister
just let her
or
get away. She
something.
just killed my mama.
I didn't know that.
that's what we mean.
That was
We
it.
don't know the situation.
I know that now, brother. Damn. Should have said that.
Well,
I'm
that's what
saying
saying.
it now.
I was
Alright.
trying to figure it out while I was breaking it up, like what's going on. But you know, I step in somehow.
Well, that's just like the heartbreak kid.
I don't know if I step in myself, honestly, because I understand that this world is fucking crazy. And if I'm handling my business, my nigga, and you jump in my fucking business, no matter kind of what I'm doing, you subject to bad news beat you home type shit.
So she done robbed him and
Hey, you don't know what the scenario
You
is.
don't want bad news to beat you home just from trying to
So
save
you basically,
somebody.
I
say if you wanna
you
do
said
something-
just let her get beat.
I wouldn't necessarily let her get beat, but I would
But you
step
will-
back into the store
And be like, y'all should call the
and be
police.
like, hey, y'all
beating
see
that
what's
woman.
going
Yes.
on?
Okay, well
This
that's
kind of-
Yes.
Well, that's still a form of intervening.
Someone-
That's
I
wanna
line
give you
of-
some
that's
of
still a
that
form.
but I wouldn't.
Some people aren't
I
confrontational.
would die in front
Of the bullet.
Yes, because I don't know what offense has been done here.
She could have really
Yeah,
offended
because
me.
we-
you believe that there's a cause, a reason to have the police.
Man, in
What?
that situation,
What?
And see, that's what's dangerous because it can backfire on you.
Yes, as many
As crazy as it is now.
look,
I would probably not call them. I don't know what I would do. I would tell them to do it.
No, yeah, I'm
And
not
then
calling the
I'm gone.
cops. I'm leaving.
I'm trying to stay in the store.
I will call the police and leave the scene. Make sure that the clerk, wherever we're at, and I come out the store.
This being harassed.
This woman has been arrested out there. Call the police. Get in my
Because
car.
on their property.
And I'm
it's their
different.
job.
Right.
Because you know when you call the police,
I'm out of there. They don't think I did.
number one suspect.
Yeah, they don't think I did.
Man,
I'm
that
done.
would be on you.
What did
Right.
you do?
So first of all, if that man out there fighting that woman,
I did
now
some shit like that.
this is some different shit. If I see the man, he got a woman right there by her car, and the man come up and snatch this woman's purse, and the woman follow that man, grab his ass, and they scuffling. I seen it. I'm gonna go over
Oh
there,
yeah, I'm gonna
beat
Right,
some ass,
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there with
because
a
I
boot.
seen what happened.
Right.
With
right.
a boot.
So
Oh,
you're saying
shit.
if you've seen a crime taking place, you'll interfere.
And yeah, if he
Against a woman, he will
Yes,
I,
interfere.
I seen it took
Oh,
place.
opposed to.
If it was
I
a
wouldn't
man,
even
you let
think
a man
about
get
it.
robbed?
What?
I hit the man too.
If it was a man,
If it's an older man, no. Not a senior
Yeah,
citizen.
yeah.
If it's a man our age.
I want to let the man get robbed.
you gotta have that
Is he getting robbed by one person?
But it could be a bully. He could be, you
Oh,
know.
well, he better handle that.
And I'm gonna try to teach him and make you
You
fight.
better handle that,
Swing,
my
I'm
nigga.
not, you know,
I'm not, no.
I'm gonna
So
encourage
once
you.
again,
say,
men are expendable.
I'm gonna, yeah, right.
Hey, I will help that boy. If that boy can mind his business,
Thank you, sir.
if that man mind his business, get in his car, and some bully try to take his car and gets hit him, I'm right there. I'm like, oh, I don't like jacking shit. So I'm gonna go up there,
I
goddamn
see
it.
what you say.
Stop this motherfucker from jacking this young man, and kick him in his ass and let him run away.
Yeah.
Then jack him.
Yeah, like say
You see
you
motherfuckers don't like
walked up,
jacking motherfuckers.
say you
like
walking
they
down the
jacked
street,
them.
and you see a man just walking down the street, little young man, another man just run up on him and get to harass him, tell him he don't belong in the neighborhood, that type of shit. What do you do?
Yo, yeah, like
You
everybody
know
else. I pull out my phone, start recording. Like everybody else.
I got the little.
We got your ass now, motherfucker. I wish you would touch him.
That would probably be the safest thing.
But what if he touched it?
We'll set up our chairs out there in front of your house.
You know what I'm saying? We watching your shit.
Yeah.
I see you.
Out in front of your house,
Oh,
you like doing
who got the boombox?
Right.
Somebody boom.
no justice, no peace.
Bring the car. Bring the
Ask me, can you have some? I say it doesn't concern me.
No, it's hard for me to watch injustice.
Yeah, I
You know
can't.
what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah, I can't.
Especially on
women,
women,
Against
children,
women,
and old
children,
folks.
elderly women, elderly
Yeah,
folk.
man.
It's hard to watch.
I just don't like
Y'all
bullies.
dive in.
I just don't like bullies, period.
Me
man.
either, man. I do not like bullies.
Yeah, bullies, man.
Yeah,
Look.
for
I
sure.
don't
Especially
like
on those
bullies
kids.
because bullies.
Like I say, all the kids I see is mine.
All
Oh,
the
you
kids,
son
right.
is a
Real
big
talk.
dude there.
Real talk, though.
But with that being said, you know, we're gonna bring this episode to a head.
Yes.
And I want to know if you gentlemen have any final thoughts. If there's anything didn't touch on this situation, or something that might be.
I want to lean in a little bit more on
Let's talk about
personal information, like your personal relationships.
Oh yeah, let's
treating
get on
your
this topic.
privacy.
Yeah,
You're talking
yeah.
about privacy. So you're saying
What you
basically,
saying?
treat your personal information
Like, would you put
Like
your
you
social
do,
security
like you
number
do.
out there?
no,
Like you put your relationship out there.
I agree with
no, hell no.
that. You don't agree with that?
I don't like put my social security out nowhere.
No, what he's saying is the same way you guard your social security, do you guard your personal life that way?
Yes.
Things is going on within when that door closed.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely.
You should.
You know why? Because then you just give people something to work with and
What
run
is it
with.
with these people?
But some people won't. Some people want to share their shit
People are looking for them likes.
because they want like everybody wants attention.
Soon as they find out that their boyfriend cheated or that he was over the side chick house, what do they do?
Oh, no.
First thing they do is go live. Girl, I can't believe this motherfucker. You know, right or wrong. First thing they want to
ran
do
the whole thing down.
is expose it.
Drop. But would you do that for your birth certificate? Would you put that all on
No,
the internet?
hell no.
No.
And
If
your
she cheat on
address.
Yeah.
If she cheat on you,
But
then
they
you
drop
go
their
live.
addies at all the
Fuck
time.
no, that ain't nobody business.
That's nobody business. I said keep things.
We want to catch a nigga crying.
You know what tripped me out to elaborate on that, yo.
Yeah.
You know what tripped me out? A person like they said they gonna put their relationship, put their shit out there and blast their situation or their problem, blast it. And next you know, then your homegirls or whatever homeboys talking about that person. The next thing you know, they end back up with that person that gets blasted. Then they say like, why you? I think said that nigga was no good. I thought you said that person was no
and that's
good.
when you fuck up.
Mind your business, my nigga. Right? Why you gonna
That's when
tell
you
me?
fuck up when you do that.
Yeah, you gonna fuck up.
That's why you should keep
Like I seen
all
a
that
post
shit to yourself.
a while
Yeah,
back
this shit
said,
to him.
bitch, don't get mad I'm in your business now. This season 5, episode 6.
No shit.
Yeah. Don't be trying to hide
Let us all in.
This season 5, episode 6.
Don't cancel my subscription now.
Right, you done let us all into your world.
I wanna know what's gonna happen next.
Don't stop sharing your shit with us now.
Right. Yeah, don't stop. Then we got
I
already
said
5
Was
episodes
that
in.
the Truman Show?
Yeah,
There's so much in privacy invasion already.
Man,
You should guard your shit. I wouldn't even talk about it. I just try not to even. I wouldn't
after
bring it up.
9/11, everything was off
You
the
know
hook.
why?
They
You know
can track
what
you
I'm
for
saying?
anything.
even
Say the wrong
a
word.
little eyes on your phone.
You know,
And the little eye looking back at you, the little camera looking at you.
always
They
being
said for
watched.
you to take selfies. Yeah, you
We're
take a
always
selfie, all right.
being watched. At all times, we're being
We're
watched.
being watched.
Even when you're sleeping, you're being watched.
Plasmas and LED screens.
Televisions,
LCD
phones,
screens, all that good
laptops, anything with a lens, a
It's
two-way
tracked by the
transmitter, you're being watched when you sleep.
You got some more of that scoop scally?
Scoop scap.
You know?
Hopefully, it's,
Skip scally and scoop scally.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
Scoop scally.
hopefully if they turn off the lights, you can get yourself into one of them bunkers. I suggest you try to find one. Why you get close to one.
Yeah.
They're not gonna really let you
I'm
in,
starting to feel
but maybe you
better.
can slide in, sneak in.
Starting to feel
So,
I already thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna get a little strangle that fuck.
Want one?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
No.
So yeah, man. So just keep your business. Don't go make your business.
everyone else's business.
Everyone else
Because
is
when you honestly, people don't give a fuck. They don't really care. They don't really care. But you know what? If you're gonna bring it out there, then everyone's gonna love it.
Accept
You know
it.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You
We
give
all
people
got
room to
shit.
get in.
Try to get paid off of it.
You get yourself able to be hacked.
Right.
That being said, divided states of America. Is there anything you want to leave with the people that might be casting?
Any more current topics? What's going on in the world?
Is there anything else you might want to bring up? Is there anything?
No.
I just want to say, everybody, check over the next week. Check out that cat. What's his name? Kevin Samuels. What's that dude? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels.
He go in.
He be going in on.
What is he
Mainly
talking?
women. He's telling women about themselves, how they got high expectations.
Expectations. They got
Unrealistic.
Unrealistic
Talking about that
expectations.
one brother. Is that one guy?
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I would check him out, man. I really been paying attention.
How they compare us to the white man in America, in the United States.
Who compares us?
Women. They expect us
Compares
to do
who?
the same thing.
Men.
Yes.
Oh.
That white men are privileged to do. When the equity is so much uneven.
That's the problem.
That's the fucking problem, man. They
That
want
is
us to be
the problem.
somebody else. They want to be
That's
like the
the
white
problem.
man, but we don't got the equal and we don't got the fair fucking share as that white man out there.
Every
Man.
now and then, one of us sneak through. I mean,
Come on,
we can all get to a certain level.
Certain level, man. Certain
But-
level.
It's
I mean,
the
whatever
ceiling is the roof. Like
that
that
hangs on the individual, because if a standard is up there, how many hoops you willing to jump through? How many hoops you willing to go through? I mean, fuck that.
I say live
Too
and
much
let
work.
live, man.
Live and let live.
Shit.
I agree.
Hey, I want to support your dreams. I just don't want to fund it. That's my whole thing.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
won't mind investing.
I'm a team player. I'm a team player.
No,
I'm not gonna be the sole proprietor. Sole proprietor.
Yeah, no, that's your dream.
I ain't gonna be the sole proprietor.
I'm your biggest cheerleader.
You're not gonna be the executive producer.
Yeah.
You be
Partner. I team up with partner. Oh yeah, silent partner.
The only executive
You know what I'm
producer.
saying? Yeah. But I'm not to the
I'm
front
the
of myself. But you got to go on.
producer.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Please
Shit
go to
talk,
YouTube
man.
if you want.
Talkin'.
Y'all gotta hit it on cue. Go to our podcast, Shit Talkin'.
Shit talking.
I like that was strong that time. That was feeling.
Yeah.
Felt the
That was
energy.
cool. Let's do it again. Go to the podcast, subscribe to Shit Talkin'.
Shit talking.
Ooh, I love the way they held it. Yeah. And that's what we on. And you know what, these divided states of America, God bless you all. We are tuning out. Final thoughts, Yoda.
Love yourself. Treat yourself.
Fist Blaster.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Every day. You
Happy
remember?
Mother's Day to all the mothers, man. Y'all specials, man. You holding it down.
Yes.
But love the skin you're in. Don't pretend just to be in. Love yourself, man. Self-love.
Yeah.
And I would say just love. Try it out. It's better than any other thing you got going on.
And before we go,
A lot less energy to hate.
love, peace, and hair grease.
Love, peace, and hair
Reach
grease.
that scalp.
And don't forget, don't say yes
Grease
When
that
you
scalp.
really mean
When you
no.
Right.
And if you watch or if you don't,
don't watch.
Fuck you.
Shit talking.